It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I went to Aldi recently and I picked up some new sausage and bean melts. So it looks like they're copying a little bit of what kind of Iceland are doing with their frozen Greggs range, but this of course is Aldi's version. It's 308 grams for 2 sausage and bean melts. They go in a fan assisted oven or electric oven or a gas oven. 200 degrees, 220 degrees or gas mark 7, and they go in a gas oven for about 30 minutes on gas mark 7 in the middle of the shelf. So without further ado, they cost me £2, so might have even been less actually, might be slightly less than £2, maybe £1.50. That's a look at them. So I'm going to chuck them on. I'm going to cook the 2 of them up with this whole energy thing that's going on at the moment. I've changed my cooking ways. Thinking to myself, I wouldn't mind eating one of these cold. So cook the 2 at the same time. Eat one cold the next day. That's the plan anyway. So without further ado then, I'm going to get these in the oven, see what we get. Right. These Aldi Crestwood sausage and bean melts are ready. Now, I got a correction first and foremost. I'm trying to improve my pricing. They weren't £2. They weren't £1.50. They were actually only £1.15. So £1.15 for 2 of these Aldi sausage and bean melts. Must do better. I always think, especially when you go into a shop and something's gone up and gone up and gone up in price, that, you know, these would probably cost £1. I mean, if they were £2, would I buy them? Probably, because if you were to go to Greggs, which is of course the company that makes these on the high street, then they're going to be, what are these days? And again, here's another guess. What's a sausage and bean melt in Greggs now? £1.50? Maybe a bit more? Right, so pastry looks good. It cooked 10 minutes longer than the suggested time. When I went in to have a look, after the 25 minutes, half an hour, there was a damp patch on the top of the slice, so it needed a little bit more time. But here we go then. So, this is the best view, this piece here. So you got 2 sausages running down the edges of this slice, with some beans in the middle. So probably on a production run in a factory, goes on the base, 2 sausages, dollop of beans, then they put the lid on and then off you go. Pastry's flaking off as I cut it, so nice flaky pastry. Shall we get straight into this? This is going to be hot. Oh, the sausage is really good. It's that quite bacony sausage. Pardon me. Got a doctor's appointment in an hour and a half, checking out this chest. I've finally given in and I'm going to the doctors to see what's the matter. I can't, I've had this cough about 4 weeks now and it's just ridiculous. Ooh. So, it's quite a salty, bacony tasting sausage. But it's nice. The pastry's quite salty. Here's your baked beans. The baked beans are always the hottest part. Be very careful when you put one of these in the oven. It's the baked beans and the cheese there that, well, it'll burn the top layer of your mouth off. So price, 57.5 pence. 57.5 pence each, these slices. That's fantastic value for money, isn't it? Especially when it tastes like this. Right. I'm going to show you some of this sausage. Wow, it's hot. Okay, so there's your kind of salty, bacony sausage bit. Very nice. It's got a real sausage roll flavour to it. Fantastic value for money. Even though it's been in the oven for the best part of 40 minutes. 57 pence per sausage and bean slice. It's like a third of the price of a Greggs, isn't it? Gotta love Aldi. Gotta love Aldi. I'm always finding bits and pieces at Aldi to knock my shopping bill in half. Or Lidl. We're not sponsored by Aldi, so I can say and Lidl. I tend to kind of go in between the two shops. Find them both fantastic value for money. It's decent, that. Pastry's nice. The bottom of the pasty's cooked. Really good value for money. 57 pence a slice, 308 grams of food. Quite tasty, no gristly bits. Enough beans, enough sausage. Pretty decent. I like it. I like that enough to give it a 9 out of 10 for the value for money. For value for money alone, it's a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.